Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Breaking Bulletin, your go-to channel for the stories shaking up the world. If you are new here, please hit that subscribe button and tap the bell so you do not miss a beat. Today, we are diving into a fiery twist from the Russia-Ukraine saga. Vladimir Putin is reportedly fuming over Donald Trump's ceasefire deal for Ukraine. What do you reckon, is Putin's anger a sign he is losing his grip, or is he just playing a bigger game? Drop your thoughts in the comments as we unpack this explosive drama. Let us kick things off with the latest buzz. On March 11, 2025, Ukraine signed up to a United States proposed 30-day ceasefire with Russia after talks in Saudi Arabia, according to The Guardian that day. Trump, pushing hard for peace, called it a breakthrough, saying he hopes Putin jumps on board, per Euronews on March 12, 2025. But word from Moscow is Putin is not happy. He finds it difficult to accept. A source told The Independent on March 11th, "It is a clash of titans, and the stakes are sky high. Why is this such a big deal? Well, Trump's been flexing his deal-making muscle since taking office in January, aiming to end Europe's deadliest war since 1945, per the Atlantic Council on March 11, 2025. Ukraine's on board, the United States is restarting aid, and the ball is in Putin's court. But if he is raging, as Reuters hinted on March 11th, could this scupper the whole plan? What do you think? Will Putin bend or dig in? Let me know below. I am all ears. Here is the vibe right now. Ukraine's President Vladimir Zelenskyy hailed the ceasefire as a step to peace, thanking Trump in a tele-address, per The Guardian on March 11, 2025. Trump's team, led by Secretary of State Marco Rubio, says Russia's move is next, calling it a chance to stop the bloodshed. But Putin's camp is bristling, with a Kremlin insider saying he is too strong to swallow this, per The Independent on March 11th. How do you see this tug of war? Trump's win or Putin's stand? Hit that like button if you are hooked, and let us dig in. So, what is Putin's beef? Reports say he is advancing in Ukraine, controlling a fifth of it, and does not fancy a pause now. Per Reuters on March 11, 2025, he has long demanded Ukraine ditch NATO dreams and cede land, stuff Trump's deal does not guarantee. According to Kyiv Post on November 20, 2024, a source told Reuters he sees this ceasefire as a weak deal that lets Ukraine rearm. What do you reckon? Is he right to feel cheated, or just bluffing? Share your take in the comments. I want to hear it. Trump's not backing down. He told reporters on March 11th he is set to chat with Putin soon, hoping for a great conversation. Per Euronews on March 12, 2025, he has threatened sanctions and tariffs if Russia does not play ball, as ABC News noted on March 7th. But he also said Putin's latest strikes, 261 missiles and drones on Ukraine, are just business, per The Guardian on March 7, 2025. How do you rate Trump's approach? Tough love or too soft? Drop your vibe below and subscribe if you are gripped. The ceasefire deal's a hot topic. Ukraine agreed to a 30-day truce, halting missiles, drones, and bombs after Jeddah talks. Per The Guardian on March 11, 2025, the United States is back with military aid and intel, reversing a spat with Zelenskyy. Per Axios on March 7th, Russia's got till the end of March to sign up, or it risks looking like the bad guy, Rubio said. Per The Independent on March 11th, what do you think? Will this force Putin's hand or backfire? Let me know in the comments. I am keen. Putin's fury is no surprise to some. He has been winning ground fastest since 2022 and does not need a break, per Newsweek on November 20, 2024. Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov said they are waiting for details, but are not jumping yet, per Euronews on March 12, 2025. A senior source told Reuters on March 11th Putin feels he holds the cards. Why deal now? How do you see his mood? Real rage or tactical tantrum? Share your gut below and hit that share button if you are buzzing. Trump's history with Putin adds spice. He has bragged about their good relationship despite past scandals, per The Guardian on March 7, 2025. Back in February, he said Putin would have to give ground, but no big security promises for Ukraine, per ABC News on February 26th. Now he is pushing this ceasefire, betting Putin will bite, per the Atlantic Council on March 11, 2025. What do you reckon? Can Trump charm him, or is Putin past that? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I am curious. Ukraine's not blind to the risks. Zelenskyy said on March 11th he has no trust in Russia, per The Independent that day. He backs peace, but once guarantees fears Putin might rearm during a truce, per NPR on February 21, 2025. Kyiv's ready for talks, but only if Russia stops pounding them, per The Guardian on March 11th. How do you rate their caution, smart or paranoid? Let me know below and hit that like button if you are with me. The world's watching this chess match. Europe's jittery France and Britain are mulling 30,000 peacekeepers if it sticks, per The Standard on February 20th, 2025. China's warned the International Criminal Court off meddling, while the United States and Europe back it, per Reuters on March 11th. If Putin bins this deal, Trump might slap sanctions, per the New York Times on March 7, 2025. What do you think? Global win or bigger mess? Share your vibe in the comments. I want to hear it. So, why is Putin so cross? He has lost heap soldiers, cash, gear, but still holds sway, per the New Yorker on March 5, 2025. This ceasefire does not give him Crimea or NATO's exit. Stuff he craves, per Kyiv Post on November 20th, 2024. Plus, Ukraine's kept chunks of his annexed region 70 to 80% controlled. Not all, per Newsweek on November 20th. How do you see his grip slipping or solid? Drop your take below and subscribe if you are into this. Trump's deal has layers. It freezes the front line's current control stays but does not bless Russia's land grabs, per the Atlantic Council on March 10, 2025. Ukraine gets breathing room, United States aid, and a shot at talks. Putin gets a pause but no big wins, which might be why he is raging, per CNN on March 11, 2025. What do you reckon? Fair split or Ukraine's loss? Let me know in the comments. I am all ears. The battlefield's a factor. Russia's pounding Ukraine massive strikes on power grids, per the New York Times on March 7, 2025. Trump cut aid briefly, then flipped back, but Putin's kept the heat on, per Axios on March 7th. Some say he is proving a point. Why stop when he is ahead, per The Independent on March 11, 2025. How do you read this? Strength or spite? Share your thoughts below and hit that share button if you are hooked. Zelensky's playing it cool. He told Kyiv Press on March 11th he wants peace fast but not at any cost, per The Independent that day. He has pushed a minerals deal with the United States, 50% of Ukraine's resources for aid, per ABC News on February 26, 2025. But he insists on security, not just a truce, per NPR on February 21st. What do you think? Does he trust Trump or fear Putin more? Drop your vibe in the comments. I am keen. Putin's got options. He could take the ceasefire, freeze the lines, and claim a win, per Reuters on November 20th, 2024, or he could fight on, experts say, 6 months to rearm if he pauses. Per NPR on February 21, 2025, Kremlin hardliners hate any retreat, call it defeatism, per BBC News on January 22nd. How do you see his next move? Deal or defiance? Let me know below and hit that like button if you are guessing. Trump's not fazed. He told reporters Putin's strikes are tough, but expected anyone would do it. Per The Guardian on March 7, 2025, he is banking on sanctions to nudge Russia, per the New York Times on March 7th. Still, he finds Ukraine harder to deal with, per ABC News on March 7, 2025. What do you reckon? Does he get Putin or misjudge him? Share your take in the comments, I want to hear it. Europe's in the mix. Britain's Jonathan Powell helped draft this deal. Per The Independent on March 11, 2025, Sir Keir Starmer says UK troops could join peacekeepers if it holds, per The Standard on February 20th. But if Putin says no, Europe might face Ukraine's security solo, per The Conversation on March 11th. How do you see their role key or sidelined? Drop your thoughts below and subscribe if you are gripped. The numbers are grim. Russia's lost hundreds of thousands soldiers, kit, cash since 2022. Per The Standard on February 20th, 2025, Ukraine's taken a battering to energy grids hit. Troops stretched. Per The New York Times on March 7th, this ceasefire could save lives, but Putin's fury might nix it. Per CNN on March 11th, 2025, what do you think, worth the risk or doomed? Let me know in the comments, I am curious. Putin's past deals loom large. Minsk agreements in 2014 flopped, Russia rearmed. Hit again, per NPR on February 21st, 2025. He might see this as a repeat pause, prep, pounce, some warn. Ukraine wants guarantees NATO or bust, per the Atlantic Council on March 10, 2025. How do you rate his trust, 0 or negotiable? Share your vibe below and hit that share button if you are into this. Trump's ego is in play. He wants a Nobel Peace Prize, end this war, claim glory. Per The New Yorker on March 5, 2025, he has touted his Putin bond as a fix. Per The Guardian on March 7th, if Putin bins it, sanctions might be his flex. Per BBC News on January 22, 2025. What do you think, dealmaker or dreamer? Drop your take in the comments, I want to hear it. The clock's ticking. Russia's got days to reply. March 31st deadline looms. Per Euronews on March 12, 2025, Putin's silence so far processing or plotting. Rubio says, per CNN on March 11th, if he says no, Trump's next move is key. Per The New York Times on March 7, 2025, how do you see this deadline, crunch time or bluff? Let me know below and hit that like button if you are on edge. Alright, folks, we have torn through this Russia-Ukraine firestorm on Breaking Bulletin. Putin's fury at Trump's ceasefire by Ukraine on March 11th. Per The Guardian has the world holding its breath. From battlefield blows to global stakes, it is a nail-biter. What hit you hardest from this clash? Share your top moment in the comments, I cannot wait to see it. This is why we roll at Breaking Bulletin, to unpack the big, bold stuff and spark real talk. If you loved this dive, smash that like button, share it with your crew, and subscribe. We have tons more coming. Where do you see this landing, peace or more war? Drop your forecast below and let us keep the chat alive. Big props to you lot watching this unfold. You are the heartbeat of this story. Thanks for hanging out today. Stay sharp, stay loud, and I will catch you in the next one. What else do you want us to tackle on Breaking Bulletin? Tell me in the comments, and let us make this your channel for the stuff that counts.